Hello there, and we are live. See ya, ladies and gentlemen. You are welcome to another episode. Yeah, see ya, guys. Yeah, season 2, episode 12 uh, uh, of the PremTalk show. This is one of my favorite show, yeah, and one of my flagship show. So this is the second season, yeah, and any show that I've had 2 seasons, it's already my flagship show because it started from the first year, which is last year. So, yeah, hola, man, big up to you, man. Since last year,
Salute,
man, we've
salute
been
to
doing
you,
this,
bro. Salute to you.
keep-
Salute to you.
keeping it real.
Yeah, man. We're working, man. We're
Man,
working. We're
we're
always
working hard.
working. You know what it's like. You know what it is. And
Mm.
I'm happy to be back on the show. I'm not happy about the things we're about to talk about, but
Mm.
I'm happy. I'm happy to be back on the show. Let's get it. Let's talk about it, brother.
Let's get it, man. See, Ola, we're going to go into different areas. Yeah, of course. The big one in our mind, at the top of our minds, is that game against Liverpool. But again, you know, that's where we'll start from. Mind you, we also have to delve into big stories emerging. Amodu Onana from Everton. We also have to delve into the issue of Zubramendi, and the team going on a bonding exercise, yeah, in Dubai. So we'll get into all that, yeah. And again, the news of Ivan Tony, sort of like giving Arsenal the advantage if a chase really is in there between Arsenal and Chelsea for a signature. So we'll delve into that because right now it's already the January transfer window, which is already open. So we have to talk about incomings and outgoings. But Ola, man, the thing in most Arsenal fans' head right now, yeah, what's in our heads right now, what we're really thinking about right now is that loss at home. Ola, no other place here at home, at the Emirates, Ola, at the Emirates, to no other person than Liverpool in an FA Cup third round. Ola, let's see, let me make this clear so that we start understanding the whole rules of engagement down here. Yeah. Arsenal is the most prolific when it comes to the FA Cup. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All time winners, 14-time winners of that prestigious competition. Ola, see, I need not to tell you how prestigious this,
I've been to finals, man. I love this cup, man. I've been to two
oh,
fight. I've been to two finals. Like
exactly, man. You know what it is, yeah. You know what it is to take that train, that drive to Cardiff, yeah, and watch Thierry Henry, do his thing in the final, yeah. Or like you've been there, you've been in the mud, you've been in the dirt, yeah, watching these big games, yeah, in the FA Cup finals and other games in the FA Cup, yeah. Um, Ola, Arsenal acrimoniously dumped by Liverpool in the third round of a cup game that is the oldest in the world, a cup game that Arsenal is the record winners of that cup competition. Ola, take us through what happened in that game against Liverpool and, sprinkle the stardust all over it. Yeah, I want the whole story, the whole juicy gossip, and what you think about it.
um I mean, when the lineup came out and I looked at the lineup, I thought, all right, you know what? Liverpool, they don't have Salah. The news broke about Jesus not gonna, not making the team.
Yeah.
Okay, you're thinking, all right, we still got a couple of options there. Trossard can come in. I've actually been asking for Martinelli to be dropped. I was surprised to see him start.
You did that.
I've been
You've been
anybody
you've
that's
been
been
you've been
watching me knows I've
campaigning,
been begging for
been
Martinelli
campaigning for that, man.
to get dropped because he's been really bad. And Saka, so Martinelli got the drop, Saka didn't. I thought, all right, you know what? Let's see what we can do. Let's see
Mm,
what we can do.
mm.
I was out there, big up my brother Tony right there, my brother Matty right there. I
Big
see you,
ups,
man, doing
Marty,
your
the size
your
to the
watch along
building.
as well with Jez. Salute to
Mm.
Jez. You know what I mean? But I was on there with Matty, and in the first half, I said, you know what? There's something different about how we're playing here that's been different to all the other games. And
Yeah.
that was not taking too many touches. We were
Mm.
taking maximum 2 touches. One touch, boom, ball's gone to another player. And
Yeah.
it looked like Liverpool went kind of prepared for that. We had a lot of chances in that game. But the same ugly head of final third finishing reared his head again. And then you think to yourself, 3 games running. I'll even go as far as say 4, maybe 5 games running. We've been creating all these chances and we're not putting them away. What's going on? I said to Lee, I said to Matty, I said, bro, I swear down we're gonna regret this. I hope we don't regret all these chances that we keep taking here, that
Mm.
we're not taking. We're gonna regret it. Eventually, all right, yeah, we get the goal. Didn't take them long. They got back in. And you start thinking to yourself, like, is it gonna happen? Is it gonna happen for Arsenal today? But my problem with the manager here, right? It's not just down to the selection, but in-game management as well. Big up my brother Leroy there, saying who's the other guy. Yeah, salute to you, my bro. Yeah,
It's the radio guy.
he's a proper troll, man. He's a
The
proper
radio
troll.
guy.
I love that brother, man. He's a proper troll.
Big ups,
Big up
man.
Malia.
Big
I
ups,
see Malia
Leroy,
in the
man.
chat, man. Salute to you. Tommy C,
Yeah.
big up yourself.
Mirror,
Onome,
Tommy
big up
C, Tommy
yourself.
C,
Salute
big
to
ups,
everybody that's
Malia.
joining us in the house. Here today, I see you keeping it real, Chelsea.
Here to
Big up
there.
everybody.
Tommy
Bro,
C is my friend. Big ups to you. Here to there. Malia
the-
too. Maya also. Big ups.
bro, I then start saying, I said to my, I said, bro, this is Ateta gonna change anything here? Is he gonna change anything? Half time again. I'm looking for substitutions because there's certain mans that were hiding in that game, man. You know what I mean? I haven't. I don't know what he did in that game, apart
Oh
from
my
me
god.
sitters. Sitters. Like, bro, sitters.
Ola man was missing sitter from 1 meter,
1 meter
meter
away.
away from the post.
Saka.
It's
Some
the
of the
five
some
million
of the
pound
chances
sign.
that Saka had, and I've been saying about this guy, yeah, just cause his academic product don't mean you can't criticize. Don't mean you can't tell it as it is when a player is dropping stinkers and not
O-
dropping performances,
Ola,
right?
based on this um, Bukayo Saka stuff, yeah, because I've seen all over Twitter, yeah, anyone that raises his voice about the pandemonium in which Bukayo Saka has found himself. His form has gone down the gutters, yeah. But it's not just that. If anyone there tries to actually criticize, like constructively criticize Bukayo Saka, it's like you have a target on your back. Ola, are we being unfair? Yeah, to criticize Bukayo Saka, and there's a reason why I'm asking you this because you've just said
I'm I'm I'm
he's
the
an
I'm the wrong
academy
guy to be
graduate.
asking that, bro.
No,
I'm the
no, no,
I'm
Ola,
the
because
wrong
I
guy to
see
be
people
asking
from
that.
Twitter, yeah, from Instagram, and they're like saying we're ungrateful. It's not right to critique this guy. So I don't know. Is it that we
No,
should?
it's
Is it
not
that we
unfair to
shouldn't
criticize Saka.
talk about this guy?
Saka is the player just like everybody else, bro. It's not unfair to criticize him. He's a player like everybody else. He wears an Arsenal shirt like every other player, and therefore he is entitled to be criticized if he doesn't put in the performance that's required of him. Right now, people are you know, having some excuses around him.
Yeah,
Fine, you could do that, but then again comes to my problem with the manager in terms of selection. But then the manager himself does not put himself in a great place for selection if he doesn't trust the bench that he has in the 25-man squad. So we're stuck between a rock and a hard place,
Ola is cooking.
right? So when you got to look at the whole channel of the way things
Yeah,
things, things are falling into place. The manager does not put himself in a great place to have a proper selection because he
Exactly.
don't trust anybody else to come in after Saka. But the problem was there in the summer when we were all
In the summer
begging to address it. Go and get
to
Kudus.
address it. Exactly.
Yeah, not just Kudus, but there's a few players out there. Diaby, there's a few
Yeah.
players out there
Yeah.
that could
Yeah.
always deputize for Saka if Saka is not putting it in, if he's not
Doug,
delivering.
Douglas Lewis. Douglas Lewis.
You know,
If we did put in the amount of money that we ought to be putting in, we should have gotten Douglas Lewis last summer.
so
If
there's
we
a,
if
there's
we
a
if we
lot of
brought if we
what
brought
we
out a
should
blank
have
check
done.
and give it
There's a
to
lot of what
Aston
we
Villa,
should
they
have done.
wouldn't give us Douglas Lewis.
There's a lot of what we should have done that's now affecting our gameplay as we are this season. Now I'm going to talk about how this manager keeps dashing away cups. Bro, if you know me, I hate wasting cup competitions. Because one, this manager with the 2 cup competitions that we're out of now is just cut our legs for the Premier League chase because we don't have no momentum. We won't
No
have that
momentum.
momentum
Yeah.
to carry
Yeah.
us from game to game to game, which we're
Even
going to
the
need in the final
confidence.
running. We saw it last
Momentum is
season.
something different. The confidence to actually go into these games, to
You need
actually,
momentum for confidence.
galvanize the team. Exactly, man.
You
It's
need
not
momentum
there.
for confidence.
Mm.
Now we've been caught at the knees now, where it's now reduced that chance of really gaining that momentum towards the final runnings of the season.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man City, they don't care about the League Cup because they've gone on and won the Club World Cup. So they now got extra incentive, extra
Extra
gear,
incentive.
extra drive to go for another
Extra
silverware. The
motivation.
50th one,
Extra motivation.
right? Liverpool, they now got extra drive because they're looking down at going to Wembley for League Cup final.
Oh my
Chelsea,
God.
yeah, the same thing for them. But we dash these cups. We
We
out of
dashed
this
it
cup.
out.
And we're not just only out of this cup, we are the only Premier League that's out of this prestigious cup at this stage of the rounds. Do you know how crazy that is? Do you know how mad, how fucking crazy that? Big up my brother Robocop in the chat there, man. I see you, Robocop.
Big
Big up
up to
yourself,
Robocop,
Robocop.
man.
Yeah, man.
Big
Big
up
love, man. Big love.
Robocops.
Big
And
up
big
yourself,
up to
Robocop.
Maya. Maya is a real one. Mire, real one, man.
Yeah, man.
Big up to
Salute to
you,
Maya
man.
as well.
Always on the
Right?
show. And Malia also.
So when we're looking at the competitions that we're in now, the ones we're left with, what confidence do you have that we're gonna win any other?
But, but I like see
Zero. The
I
answer
like
is zero, Tony. Don't
I
dance
like
around it. Don't be
I,
the radio guy on this. The answer is zero. The
I,
answer is zero.
the answer is zero. I totally agree. But see,
So
yeah,
we're gonna end up with fuck all at the end of the season again. That's where we are. We've brought in Declan Rice, spent 100 million, brought him in. Now he's mingling with fleas and he's starting to drop stinkers as well.
thinkers as well,
This brother has
and
been mingling with
that's a big
fleas.
problem, man.
You could see
That's
the
a big
fleas that,
problem.
bro. It's look, all the bad performances. The game before that, him and Gabriel
Yeah.
arguing led to the goal. Right?
Even
I forgot the Fulham game.
there's no more harmony in the team. You could even see Gabriel Martinelli couldn't even shake Emmy Smith Rowe's hand. The simple things, yeah, the simple things at Arsenal Football Club of old, yeah, the harmony amongst the players, it's gone, it's gone. And Rice arguing with Gabriel Magalhaes, that was a different level of low.
Bro,
It's been long I've seen Arsenal, like an Arsenal team, yeah, argue and bicker among themselves, yeah, and it continued even up to the last game. The second to the last game, it also happened too, arguing amongst each other. That was in that Aston Villa game. So the harmony isn't there. And again, of course, maybe that's why Mikel Arteta is taking the team to Dubai for a special bonding session. Yeah, but we'll talk about that. Ola, we're talking about momentum. We're talking about confidence. Yeah, see, Ola, have you noticed that it's not just one player that has actually dropped the ball, yeah, it's several players in this Arsenal team that have all dropped the ball all at the same time. Now, listen, Ola, because I'm seeing real gooners, yeah, real Arsenal fans, yeah, try to make the case for Mikel Arteta to be scrutinized in that position. But I still, I put up a poll yesterday, yeah, on Twitter and also on Instagram. Do you still want this manager here? All Arsenal fans, please let me hear you say. Oh my God, the, the amount of fans here still supporting this manager, and I'm like, and they're actually shutting down those that want to at least critique and ask questions. There's some that genuinely want to ask questions, but they're not even being heard. Ola, see, where do you find confidence here and momentum? Because you were just talking about confidence and momentum. How do you find confidence and momentum when you've only won one game in 7 games? You've won one in 7 games. Ola, you're talking about confidence, you're talking about momentum. Bro, it's a far more decadent situation at Arsenal Football Club because it's just one game we've won in 7. And Ola, like I'll carefully reiterate this, it's not just Gabriel Martinelli that has lost form. It's not just
It's
Bukayo
Odegaard.
Saka that
It's
has
Saka.
lost form.
It's Jesus.
It's Odegaard that has also lost form. It is Rice that has also lost form in about 3, 4 games. See, my brother, man, it is our two goalkeepers looking shabby. Ola, look at the mess. Look at the mess between the sticks at Arsenal Football Club. One of the foundational principles is having at least a decent goalkeeper. Ola, we have no
Bro,
decent
I
goalkeeper.
saw that clip of Ramsdale
Oh,
trying to catch that own goal from
oh my
Kim.
God.
Bro,
Ola, Ola, Ola,
like
don't do him dirty like that.
you know what's
Don't
worse?
do
You
him
know what's worse?
dirty like that, man.
You know what's worse? We have 2 weeks to stew on this fucking shit performance, bro. We got 2 weeks to sit on it and just fucking. I mean, it's bad. It's bad. It's bad. And when you look at the whole team and where the whole team is right now, I don't know why they're going on this bonding, this warm weather fucking holiday. Everybody should be in the barracks. Everybody should be in the fucking barracks, bro.
Exactly, man. They don't
Working.
deserve to buy. They don't
All
deserve
this,
to buy.
all this bonding. What they're gonna go and play pool and drink some, bro. Like, take them to
To,
Stoke
exactly. Because
down in the
today in
barracks somewhere,
Dubai,
man. I
because
watch them.
today, Ola, today in Dubai,
What are they
Declan
going to
Rice,
Dubai for?
Dec- Declan
Them man,
Rice
they
was
don't
seen
deserve no Dubai, bro.
having a walk with McElroy. McElroy is a golf world champion. So of course, he was taking a walk, on the Dubai Street, with with the golfer. Yeah. So
What I'm
where is
saying?
the bonding we're talking about here? Yeah.
Nah,
Those
man,
guys
that's
are
the wrong
just
kind
there,
of.
out there, enjoying themselves. Why they should be in the gulag? Yeah, being whipped into form in the gulag. Yeah.
This is what I'm saying, and that goes to some of the look. I'm long in it. I've been watching football a long time. I'm old school like that. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I don't know about the modern football is almost like it's taking football away from 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 fans, and
Mm,
the way that I the way that I look at football is so different to what it is today, and that's why you find a lot of people
yeah.
sticking up for Arteta and not allowing other people to question what they're
To
watching,
question,
because
Ola,
you can't you
Mikel
can't you
Arteta's
can't
own
have
is the
one win in
worst.
7 and not question what the fuck's going on. Yeah, at least we, we're supposed to be an elite club. We're supposed to be one of the top clubs in English football.
Ola, we are the top club. We
We
are
ain't
the top. We are a top club. in
So we're
England.
supposed to
We
be
are.
able to question what's going on at the club
What's going on?
as such, right?
Mhm.
And the way that I see it, 1 win in 7, to me, that's a criminal offense. It's not even a sackable offense no more, bro.
It's a capital offense, man.
You know, that's a criminal. You should be getting taken to court for one of those.
Oh my
If you're
God.
earning millions, 3 games losing streak is sackable for lower league managers.
It is.
Yeah,
Nottingham Forest, they
you
sacked their
can't.
manager.
And
Why
at
is
the
it
same
ours?
time, you can't do that. You can't be losing 3, 4 games in a row, 1 win in 7 in a club like Bayern Munich. You'll be gone. You'll be gone.
Oh, okay. See, yeah. Big up to True Gunner. True Gunner is in the chat, yeah. The big ups is a real one. Go to his channel and go give that guy a sub. That guy's a great
Hey,
guy, man.
Robocop. I see you do your thing in the chat, man. Keep it up, man. Keep it up, man. I like it. I like it, man. I like it. Go Robocop.
Big
Yeah,
ups
man.
to
Carry
Robocop.
on.
Big ups keeping it real, Chelsea. That's my brother. Onome is also in the chat, yeah. Real ones around here. See, yeah, Ola, another person, yeah, that's having serious backing in this football club, even from the fan base, yeah. And it's becoming scary. It's Mikel Arteta. I'm sorry, we have to talk about this, man. I put up that poll yesterday, yeah? And Ola, it wasn't even about the form of the players these guys were so angry about. It's about why are we even questioning the manager? The guts for Arsenal fans to question the manager. Ola, look at what they were saying. And I want you to follow the train of thought, what they're saying. Because I, I'm a radio guy, yeah. I'm also a fair guy. So let's see if if we're being fair, to these guys. When I put up that poll, yeah, I asked if Mikel Arteta should still be in that job. Many said, hey, he should be there. Some others said, no, he should be questioned, he should go. Now, see, Ola, many are saying we should remember the state in which the football club was in before Mikel Arteta came in. They also said in those answers that Mikel Arteta came, took over the club, took us to the Champions League, made us challenge last season, something we weren't doing 2 seasons ago, even with different managers, which is true. This is a fact, yeah. And this season again, he's got us challenging. And you know what, yeah, this is what they're also saying. They're also saying that, you know what, we are not yet out of the title in question. So we are
Title
overreacting.
they all know
And
we're not gonna win. But carry on.
the,
Sorry. Carry on. Carry on.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So they are saying we are overreacting, that we are still in the Champions League. We still have the bigger fish to fry. We still have the Premiership. We're not out of that title race yet. That this manager took us to the Champions League, something bigger managers did not do in the past seasons for Arsenal, and that he has got us challenging for 2 seasons in a row. Ola, what's your say on this? Because
Dead
this is
pussy
what
clap fish.
Arsenal fans are saying.
Dead pussy clap fish, me say. Yeah. I don't want to hear no talk about no bigger fish. About no what kind of fish? What fish is this? That fish drowned and died, man. There's no air in the water for that fish. That fish gone, rotten, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about no fish. Now let's talk about this whole criticizing the manager and how this manager brought us to this place and how we took over the club. I told you, man, the last time
Yeah,
I made the analogy about running a 4x4 relay. You don't
yeah,
give the final baton to the worst guy or to the guy that ain't going to get you over the line. You give it to the best guy. But
mm,
sometimes the guys before have to do the groundwork to make it better for the final guy to win the race.
yeah,
You don't put
yeah.
both at the second, Usain Bolt at the second or third part of the final relay. You put him right at the end and let him do his thing.
True.
Mikel is now took us to the third part of the of the 4x4. Pass the baton, let it go,
Let it
be
go.
gone, and let the elite
Elite
world-class
managers, someone who
manager
knows what it
come and
means to
finish the
win.
job that's been
Exactly.
done so far.
Elite
I'm not
managers. Elite
discrediting the work
managers.
is done so far, yeah, It's not about discrediting the work he's done so far. Well, you've done enough now. Now pass the baton.
Pass the baton. Pass the
Let
baton.
it
And
go. Give,
let it
give it
go.
to the
And
next guy.
that's what Tomisio Sabia is saying here. He's saying, Malia, yep, he spent 700 million, one FA Cup in 4 years, one win in 7 games. He needs to be sacked. Sack for Odetta. Ola, he needs to go. Is there any question that this manager needs to go? Is there any question? Those of you in the
Yeah,
chat, is there any question this manager needs to go?
bro,
Is
pass the
there
baton.
is there any murmurings here? Ola.
Pass the baton. You know what I mean? There's pass the ball. You can't hold on to the ball forever. Pass the ball. Pass
Exactly.
the baton. You
Exactly.
know what I mean?
E- Exactly.
Like,
I
listen,
totally agree, man.
I'm not sitting here discrediting the things that they said he's done.
Mm,
It's clear to be seen.
it's
He's
clear.
done all that work. Okay. But then I'm not gonna give a fish a medal for fucking swimming.
Bigger
That's the
fish to
job
fry.
that you took. That's the job you took. Now you've like if it was up to me, you wouldn't even get the job in the first place. To me, you
In the
weren't even
first place.
qualified to do that job in
Qualified
the
for
first
it.
place.
Yeah.
You weren't even
Mm,
qualified to do that job in the first place. Not a job as big as this. Not a
yeah.
job as big as this. This is Arsenal Football Club we're talking about.
The
And
third
then we
biggest
give
club
it,
in England.
and then we give it to somebody that's never managed the club before. Okay, we took the risk, we rolled the dice. The dice didn't give you double six, he gave you maybe a 6-1. Yeah, but
Mhm.
I'm not gonna change. I'm not gonna take my chance rolling the dice with him again because I already see what he put out. Now I want to take a bigger chance with a world class
With a
manager
world class
with
manager,
what
a
we've
winner,
already got.
a winner, a winner, and Olasi, yeah, see, so that let's just solidify something here. Yeah, look at Klopp in that game on on the day against Liverpool and Arsenal. Yeah, did you see the tactical change? Because now I'm calling into question, yeah, the manager's tactical awareness. Did you see when Klopp said, "Okay, you know what, yeah, Nunes, you going down the middle, it's not working. Arsenal is getting through you, yeah? You're being bundled by the defense in the first 10 minutes, 10, 15 minutes. You're not seeing those clear cut chances. You can't make those runs. You can't get into space. What do? In the second half, Klopp tucked this guy into the left hand side. And from there, like lots of chances pouring into Nunes. And of course, cost one of those goals, yeah. And you can see the tactical
But
awareness
hold
of
on. I
this
want to address
manager.
something. I want to address something Onome saying here, man. Big
Okay.
up yourself, Onome. Onome says he's talking to Assembled and he says, I look at the basic as this. He brought the club back to stability, gave get the culture back, connect the fans with the team. He has done that. Yes, he has. Then you pass the baton.
Mm. Talk to him, man. Talk to him.
Then you
He's a Man
pass the
City fan.
baton.
Talk to
He's
him, man.
done all that good work. Then don't just hold on to it and lose the whole race.
Exactly.
Yeah, because there's a bigger picture here. The club's bigger than anyone. It's bigger than the
Exactly.
manager. It's bigger than all these players. All these players are managers. They will come and they will go. We're still the ones that's going to be here.
Mm.
And how we judge this great club is by its achievements.
By its achievements.
It's
Exactly.
by its achievements,
Hmm.
its accolades, the things that is won, the size of the club. And we are not there with we're not there.
Mm.
But we can get somebody that can get us there. This guy is
That
not
can get us
proven.
there. It's not
This
proven.
guy's not proven.
It's not proven.
But
And
we
again,
can go and get
it's also a
somebody that's
bigger
proven to
indictment
get us there.
to fans like Onome, of who support Man City. Yeah, this football club called Man City, they had Hughes.
I'm
Let's don't
gonna
forget, they had Hughes. They had Mancini, who actually won a title for them.
so
They had Pellegrini, who was down there. These guys led them to a certain point. Yeah, and then when the chips were down, they got big money. They invested more into the club, gotten Pep Guardiola, and the rest is history. So why does Onome want us to get stuck in the phase one?
Well,
Why
because
they had
obviously he just
they
said,
had
"Well,
phase one,
read the
phase two,
second
phase
comment
three?
that he posted after that,
Yeah,
which
I
is
know.
he then said, now you can set him a new target to win a trophy, and
Come
now
on,
you have to
man.
give him a couple of years to try and achieve that."
Mancini won them a title, man. Come on, man. Let's don't do this, man. Let's don't do this, Onome. And you can take Ateta. You can take him. And I told you, you moved through phrases. Pellegrini was there. He won something for you guys, but he was sacked at the end of the day. Mancini was there. He won something for you guys, just the same way Mikel Arteta won something for us. They sacked Mancini, and now they brought Pep, and now the rest is history. So see, yeah, it's only see, it's certain, yeah. A coach would lead you to a certain. There's some certain
But
coaches that
listen,
just come to
Ranieri won
steady
the
the ship.
league for Leicester, and it went on a run of like 1 in 8 or 1 in 10 or something. They sacked him. He
They
won them
sacked
the
the
league.
manager.
They sacked him. You can't
So
like
Onome, what are you talking about,
one
my
win in
brother, man?
seven for a club like us is a criminal offense. It's not even a sackable offense. You should get taken to court for that. And people are
Exactly,
overlooking
man.
this. How can you overlook
Exactly.
that? How can
Third round of the FA
how is
Cup.
that something you can
It's not
overlook?
good enough. It's not good enough. Third round of the FA Cup. It's not good enough. This is one of the most historic cup games in the whole goddamn world. And Mikel Arteta has been dancing and playing with all these cup competitions. Look at the disgraceful way we left the Capital One Cup, the Carabao Cup. Disgraceful. Saka on the bench, Odegaard on the bench, Jesus on the bench. Yeah, the manager has clearly been tinkering with all these things. And
Bro,
see, I'm not having it no more. I'm
the,
not
the,
having it no
the
more.
problem with our
It's
fans,
time
yeah,
to go. It's
the
time to
problem
go.
with those sections of fans that thinking in this way is they're looking at what was and not looking at what is and what could be. That's what the problem is. You lot are looking at what was. Don't get stuck on what was. Look at what is,
What
and then
is?
look at what could be.
Pep
And you
Guardiola is
will
out
start
there
thinking
winning five
differently.
trophies
You,
in
you
a
lot will start
season.
you lot will
Are,
start thinking differently.
are these Arsenal
Start
fans
looking at what's
thinking?
happened or
Pep is winning
what the man's
five
done.
trophies in a season. And we're here sticking up for a manager who threw away the title last season, bundled us off the cup games, and yet again he has bundled us off cup games this season again. Oh, come on, man. Come on, guys. Why are you doing this? Arsenal fans, why are you doing this to yourselves? Don't you want to hold trophies like Man City? Don't see even in London. See, to be very sincere, we no more the biggest club in London. To be London is blue. I'm sorry, man. It's blue because Chelsea out there, yeah, they can lay a claim to a Champions League title. We can't stake a claim to a Champions League title. Don't you want your name to be there, to be written among the stars? Don't you want stars on your shirt when you buy them in those merch, in the merch store? Come on, man. It's not good enough. This manager has to go. And I raised the question about his technical ability. Look at Klopp. He switched up Nunes' position quickly, and he got what he wanted from Nunes. Ola, this one would annoy you. Did you see the guys that the substitution bench of Jurgen Klopp on the day?
Look,
Bradley,
listen,
Clark.
look,
Oh my
Klopp
God,
took the piss out
Curtis
of us, bro.
Jones,
Klopp
Curtis
took the
Jones,
piss. We were saying on the watch along, Matty, like we were saying on like this man's just taking a piss now. He's just forcing on us now.
and
He's just
Arsenal fans are not angry at what they
and
saw.
I said it. I could show you the screenshot. Yeah, right. I said it before the game. I said this man is going to bring his team to our ground and treat our ground like his fucking living room. Ask
So,
Matty. Those were my exact words. I'll show you the screenshot. Yeah, he's going to treat a fucking stadium like his fucking living room. That's
oh
exactly
my
what he
God,
came there and did. He took the piss out of
disgraceful.
us in that game, all
It was
because we couldn't finish
disgraceful.
our dinner, because we couldn't take our chances, right? And we let in stupid goals, stupid chances. Like they know where to hit, they know where to attack.
Yeah, exactly. And
Like,
again, and see, yeah, one thing Mikel Arteta hasn't gotten right in this team, because I'm using Liverpool, yeah, as the yardstick, as that parameter to check these things. Have you noticed that whenever Liverpool lose the ball, under 5 seconds they attack you like dogs? Yeah, they attack you like dogs. They're ready. Get under 5 seconds, they get the ball back. They're ready, like, and the intensity these guys have, yeah, the intensity to run, the tenacity to run and get back that ball in 5 to 6 seconds. There's nothing like it. It's complete gold. Arsenal don't have the players that have the bite, have the tenacity, have the capacity to actually run and attack like dogs when they lose the ball or when they are off possession. We don't have those kind of players. Kai Havertz is not that guy. Martin Odegaard is not that guy. See, yeah, clearly Martinelli is not that guy right now. They have players who will attack you like dogs. And again, they're very ferocious when they're on goal. They're ready to shoot. They want to shoot. Arsenal, we keep taking one, two, three, four, five passes, touch too many, when we're in the 18-yard box. We're looking for the perfect pass. We're looking for the perfect, for the perfect 1-2, and it doesn't happen. Sometimes you just have to take a shot in the dark. Yeah, how about those shots? Yeah, how about those outside shots outside the 18-yard box? Martin Odegaard shoot some of the. Jez was here on the watch along on that day, and he was saying, Odegaard, fucking shoot, fucking shoot. Ola, it's a big problem, man. It's a big problem. One touch, one pass, too many.
So
The
now
tactics of the manager.
we've been knowing we needed a striker, right? We've been knowing we needed a finisher. We had this
Ola for
problem
two
in the
seasons.
summer. We
Mhm.
didn't address it,
Yeah.
right? We
Mhm.
again, you mentioned at the top of the show. Now we're talking about Onana and Zubimendi.
Mhm.
Can these man put the ball in the back of the net though? Are these
No,
man finishers though? Are
no,
these man's got 20 goals a season to their name?
no,
So why are
no.
we talking about this man's?
Mhm.
Why are we not addressing the problem that's staring us? It's not even staring us in the face. It's punching us in the face, bro. It's
Punching
giving
us
us
in the
bloody
face.
noses.
Clear.
That's what this problem is
Mm,
doing to us right now. Why are we
exactly,
not
man.
addressing that? And we're talking about some Onana. All right, Tony said, all right, he's going to stay at Brentford. So where's the plan B? Because you don't get the millions to pay the plan B,
Exactly.
right?
Exactly.
Where's the
Yeah.
plan B?
It's the plan B.
And like what my brother over here is saying, don't give him another penny because of how he squandered money in the first place.
The
And I
Southern
respect
Glitter.
that. I
Not
respect that
another
because
penny.
people are feeling, look, if I've made an investment in you and I don't see no returns, you told me returns are going to come in 3 years. And
Yeah.
this is the 4th year. I ain't seen no returns yet. Because that's what he said when he took the job in the
Yeah.
next 3 years. That's why he sold to William. Remember,
Yeah.
William
Yeah.
saw the first year and cut. I said, no, 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 no. I'll go to Fulham and come and whoop your ass. Yeah, I'll go
And
to
he
Fulham
did.
and
And he
come and
did.
whoop your ass.
And he did.
That's
He
what
did.
William did,
That's what William did.
right? He saw
Mhm.
that agreement. I said, no, this ain't gonna work for me. I don't see no returns here, right?
Mhm.
So the investment is made on the man. It's not delivered. 700 million later, it's not delivered. Why should I give you more money where I'm not going to see no returns? How about I give it to another manager and maybe in 18 months I will see the returns on my investment? Because
Exactly,
at the
man.
end of the day, all these men keep telling us that football is a business now. So I'm breaking it down to you in the only language you understand.
Business.
Where's the
Business.
return on the investment?
Where's the return? An FA Cup in 4 seasons. It's not good enough.
If there's no
700
return
million.
on the investment,
It's not good enough.
why should I give more money?
Shout out to Wolfang Division. That's our brother, man. That's my brother, man. Love that guy to the core, man. Wolfang Division. Subscribe to his channel. Great guy. He's a Chelsea fan,
Big up
but it's my
yourself.
brother, man. Big up Wolfie, man. Wolfie see ya, Ola, he's one of the
I love
realest
Wolf.
ones, yeah.
Wolf
This
is a
guy
great man.
and I can stand for this guy anywhere, man.
I love
You
Wolf,
know.
man.
Yeah, yeah, Wolfie's a great guy, man. Big ups. He's a Chelsea fan, but this guy he talks football, man. So see, any of you who haven't subscribed to Wolfang Division, you're sitting on a long thing. Yeah, he talks football, he loves football, and he talks football without bias. That's the kind of guy he is. So
Yeah,
shout out to
he ain't
Wolfgang
scared
if
of
he's
trolling you neither. You know what I mean? All you
exactly,
gotta do
man.
is put in
It's
the
a
chat.
real one. So Wolfgang says, "Wish could shoot at goal like a robo." Exactly. We don't. But Ola, see, yeah, there's a problem. We don't shoot. Yeah, we don't shoot. And Ola, see, one of
Big
the
up to
biggest
Ghana.
indictments
Mm.
on this manager is how come that most of our players don't even know how to play corner kicks no more. Ola, you see, we need to talk about this, man. Rhys Nelson can't play a corner kick. He can't take a corner kick. Gabriel Martinelli, that used to be one of the best in taking corner kicks, has completely frozen. We don't know how to take set pieces no more. We don't even score goals from set pieces no more. What is going on? Corner
Hey,
kicks, corner kicks. Ola,
hey,
that's the barest minimum.
I don't, I don't
Amy
know. I
Baba,
don't.
Amy Baba, my guy, will say the barest minimum. Amy Baba, that's my brother. He will say the barest minimum.
Hey,
Corner
chat.
kicks.
I'm
Rhys
gonna ask the
Nelson
chat
can't play
something
corner
real quick.
kicks.
I'm gonna ask the chat something real quick. Every one of you, man, in the chat, please put in the chat right now. If you see me on watch alongs and I'm getting on the set piece coach's back, if you man see me on the watch, every watch along, put in the chat. If you don't see me getting at the fucking set piece coach, bro, I'm always on the set piece coach, bro. Because I see this shit every week.
Every
Every
week,
single week, are crossing
can't
in
play a
there,
corner kick.
set pieces from corners in there. We're taking corners and we're not even threatening. This
Make it
man,
make
they don't.
sense.
This
Make
was
it make
something we
sense.
did well last year. We did well. We were good
Yeah,
at set pieces last
yeah,
year.
we set piece. Yeah,
Look, I
it
can
was one
praise
of
it
our
when I
best
see it.
avenues scoring goals.
I can praise it when I see it.
Hmm?
But when I see something like this, week in, week out this season, our crossing is just
It's
diabolical.
horrible. Oh man,
Diabolical.
it's demonic. It's demonic. No, we can't even play corner kicks. It's shocking because I don't see this in other clubs. Even Nottingham Forest. Look at how Santo has whipped those boys into form. Yeah, beating Newcastle, beating Man United, and they know how to play corner kicks. They know how to play set beat. Why is it Arsenal Football Club with the so-called best manager by these so-called Arsenal fans, and we can't play corner kicks? I'm sorry, man. I'm not buying it. I supported this manager for 3 seasons, and there's a reason why I did so. I did that because of the state of the football club. I knew you had to come in, clean up and get away some of the dead wood that was in this football club. Acrimonious defenders like Rob Holding needed to get out. Aubameyang needed to go. Ozil never wanted to play for this football club. We had dead players, yeah, dead men can't walk like Mustafi. We had to get those guys off the park. I get it. I get it. And that's why I respect Mikel Arteta to some extent. But man, you have your own players right now. You've been blessed with up to nearly 700 million, nearly a quarter to a billion pounds, and you can't address the shortages we have in this team. You can't bring a like for like replacement for Bukayo Saka in the summer when you knew we clearly needed one. You couldn't bring a striker. Arsenal have spent 680 million.
Bro,
Yet we don't have a striker that could give us 30 goals in a season. Ola, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. It's
I
not good
said
enough.
to you, I said to you in the chat on your show with with Oregon Gun, big up Oregon Gun and Seven
Big
Guna,
up Oracle, that's a real one, and the South England are real
Matty,
ones down there, man.
right? And I put in the chat that day, and this is what every fan got to start understanding, man. All
Mm.
right, let's stop making hoes a housewife. Yeah,
Ola,
managers that ain't qualified
Ola,
for the
Ola,
job.
Ola, please run
Yeah,
the bro,
let's
run
stop
that shit
making
back.
hoes a housewife. Just let the hoes be hoes. Yeah,
Let the hoes
and
be
get
hoes.
qualified people to run your house. That's how you do it. You don't bring
Exactly.
the side chick home, man, and start making her run your yard, bro.
Fuck.
Ateta's a side chick, man. It's not qualified for this thing. It was never
Ola,
qualified. And our club is the first on the CEV. It was never qualified.
it's never qualified.
And that's
Never.
the thing that's how people got to start looking at this thing. All right, he's done what he got to do. Yeah,
Mm.
it got
Yeah.
the club. like you said, you support Eddie for certain reasons.
Yeah,
Yes, he's done
for
those
the
certain
first three
reasons.
seasons.
It's time. It's time to hand it to somebody else that can really take it to the next level, that can really cross the line with it. Liverpool did the same thing with Brendan Rodgers. You got to
Yeah,
second and then you start floundering. It's time
exactly.
you go and get a proven club at that time. I done it in the Bundesliga, and that's how they got to the level where they are now, where we can't go to their ground and win games, and they can come to our ground and take the piece.
Ola, look at
That's where
Zabi
we're at.
Alonso. Ola, look at Zabi Alonso. Bayer Leverkusen, top of the Bundesliga right now. You can't tell me that guy couldn't achieve what he achieved with the right sense of mentality of being a coach, technical abilities with him, man management skills with him. But you know what? In everything this guy had, he had a striker, Boniface. Boniface. Yeah, Boniface. And that guy is ripping the German Bundesliga apart. He has a striker.
They
What?
assembled. I like the side chicks, man. No. I like. I'm not calling for the side chicks. I like the side chicks. You know what I mean? I ain't just putting a ring on them. That's the thing, man. You know what
Don't
I mean?
allow Madame hear this, bro.
I ain't just putting a ring on them, man. That's all I'm trying to say. Don't be putting a ring on no side chick, man. That's all I'm trying to say, man. You know what I mean? Don't be putting no ring on no side chick.
And
Serious.
that's true, man. That's true. Even Zabi Alonso understands, and that guy hasn't even spent even up to 300 million, and he understands that he needs a striker. Boniface is scoring goals. He understands the need of having a prolific striker. He has a striker right now that could give him 30 goals comfortably in a season or competition. While Arsenal have spent nearly a billion, and yet we don't even have a striker, a befitting one. Well, now let's move away from this topic and talk about incoming. Ola, can you believe it? News filter true that Crystal Palace came in the first week of this January transfer window with a big offer to take Eddie Nketiah on loan to Crystal Palace, and then at the end of the season they will make the deal permanent, and Arsenal rejected that offer. What do you have to say to that? And again, you know what that smells of? It smells of Arsenal doesn't want to acquire a striker. They want to keep Eddie Nketiah. So what do you think?
So when you say Arsenal want to keep Eddie Nketiah, do you mean Arteta wants to keep Eddie Nketiah?
Bro, Arteta, Arsenal is the same thing.
No,
Who
no,
runs
it's not
that?
the
It's
same
him.
thing, bro.
It's
No,
the same.
no,
It's
no,
the,
no, no,
right now. No, that is what this top
no, no.
gooners are telling us
It's,
that
it's,
it is
it's,
him. He runs the yard. He runs the yard.
yeah.
It's him.
So right now, this is where I keep saying this manager and some of the decisions that he's made, because the need for a striker was there in the summer,
Mm.
and yet he's still fighting to keep Cedric, Nketiah, and all these other guys at the club. He's kept Holding at the club. Where's Holding all season?
Oh
What's
my
Holding
god.
done all season?
Oh my god.
Why is he still here? Right?
Allah is speaking too much truth today, man. My
And,
brother, man. My
and the
ears
thing,
want to burst.
the problem with this manager is if
Mm.
he keeps fighting to keep this incompetent, and I'm
Mm.
saying incompetent in terms of the job at hand now, not the job you've done
Useless.
before.
Allah, call it as it is.
No, no,
Useless.
not the
Useless.
job you've done before.
It's not
The job at
useless.
hand now.
Useless
You're
players.
incompetent because you cannot do that job. You can't get us over the line. That's what we need to do. That's where we need to be. That's what we need to do. The job at hand now is getting over the line, and these mans are incompetent at it. And this manager is fighting to keep these mans at the club. Now,
That's
where
not
is the
okay.
problem beginning? It's coming from the top.
It's from the top.
It's coming from the
It is.
top.
I agree.
So
I
you
agree.
got to take care of that problem at the top to actually be able to get to the root of the problem. You got to get to the problem. The problem, you got to deal with that problem at the top. And if the manager's making decisions like this, then it's part of the problem. As a matter of fact, he is the problem because he's
He's
the
the
one
problem.
handing a contract to these mans.
to these useless players.
He's the one that's giving contracts to Reece Nelsons. The
Oh
Reece
my
Nelson,
God.
that man, they were on the verge of leaving for free.
Of
You
leaving.
give them contract. Okay, I'm thinking, okay, you giving them contract, give them value. Then you sell them once they got them contract. So you can say, all right, they ain't walking away on a free, but at least I can bring in 15, 20 million for this player. But we're not able to bring in a dime for none of
A
these guys.
dime.
Nobody wants them. Even with all these big contracts, they're begging them on loan. Nobody wants to pay money for these guys.
I don't.
Why? Because we're
No one.
rubbish at selling players in the first place. We've always been rubbish at selling players. We've always been rubbish. We've always been poor at bringing in top talent. The first one we brought through the door is Declan Rice. Big deals. We were never able to get them over the line. Other clubs, they were thieving them off of us right under our nose. The first
True.
one we've been able to bring in is Declan Rice.
And look at what we're turning him into. We're
Right?
messing his style up. The
And
guy
then
must be
and
regretting why he came to Arsenal
when you
right
talk
now.
about the Nketiah going to Palace, yeah, why can't we the same way I was saying you could use Nketiah as a make weight for the Tony deal?
Exactly,
Yeah,
man.
but
I
clearly
get
they
it.
haven't approached Brentford about this kind of
Bro,
solution,
these guys have not
right?
see Ola, I have a
Because if
theory.
they're talking about fighting for Eddie Nketiah to stay at the club, they are not looking to use him as a make weight to get anybody.
See, Ola,
That's clear to us now.
I have a theory. Arsenal haven't even talked about Ivan Tony. How about that? I mean, I feel that they've not even said a word to Brentford about Ivan Tony. That's what I feel. These guys haven't said anything. They are not serious. They don't want to get a striker. And right now, Crystal Palace have just opened their assets right now because they've come out to say, hey, see, we wanted to take this guy on loan, but you guys have rejected that offer. Um, Ola, Onana, Arsenal goes ballistic for Onana. What do you think, man? Do you
Like I
think
asked earlier on,
Amodu or Onana
you know,
the
we
billing?
I wanted him in the summer. I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie. I wanted him in the summer, and I don't think the boat for that has passed yet.
Hmm.
But again, like I said earlier on, if I've given you 700 million, you told me 3 years I'm gonna see a return on my investment, and I ain't seen a damn thing. Why should I give you more money?
Hmm.
Go and sell some
Exactly.
players. You want to keep Nketiah, that's your problem. Because when it doesn't work come end of the season, then you'll be your head on the chopping block. Off with your head. Off with your
Guillotine
head.
style, man.
That's how we you know what I mean? I wanted him in
Yeah.
summer, but like why should I give him money to go and get Onana now? Why should I give you more money? You brought in Kai Havertz, make it work. Get the best out of the players you got. You fighting to keep these players. On your head, it'll be. I said at the start of the season, this man is gonna die on the Kai Havertz fucking sword. You know
Yeah.
why? Because he's shoehorning him in game after game at the
Game after
expense of
game.
some of the players that did well for us last season.
And tarnish
And
their
he
whole
and
form.
he didn't stop there. He did it with the goalkeeping situation as well.
True. It
And
tampered with
now we're now
everything
fucked up in two vital areas that where we were tighter last season.
last season. And
That's
that's the
on the
bigger problem.
manager.
And the
That's on the
manager came out,
manager.
Mikel Arteta came out and said that Arsenal's season was being derailed by Thomas Partey, injuries to Thomas Partey and Jurien Timber. Do you subscribe to that?
Fuck no. We've been Partey's been injury
Allah is
prone.
on fire today, man. This is
Partey
a
been
different
injury
type of.
prone since he's been at the club. Before he
Mm,
came to the club, he was always fit as a fiddle. He came to Arsenal and the man started breaking down every. Look, we get what 1/3, maybe if we're lucky 2/3 of a season of a Partey. That's not enough if you want to do big things in the Premier League.
yeah,
If you want to do big things in the Premier League, your linchpin midfield general cannot be missing that chunk of the season.
in the
You're not
season.
gonna win fuck all. Not unless you City, where you got all the replacements everywhere, and you can afford
Everywhere
for De Bruyne to be gone for so long and then just
for so
turn up
long.
and do what De Bruyne does. We
Oh,
don't have that luxury.
we don't have that luxury.
We
Our
don't have
bench
that
is bare
luxury.
bones.
So Partey cannot be gone for that long. But you knew Partey had that problem in the first place. Saudi came for that boy there, sell his ass and bring somebody adequate that's going to be there most of the season to mount the challenge that we want to do, which is why I call this man incompetent for the job that we
Incompetent.
want to do now. Them man, they are incompetent for
But
the job that's at
is the
hand.
same Arsenal fans, yeah, that will come out and say, "Oh, why do you want Thomas Partey out?" It is still the same Arsenal fans that will come out and say, "Hey, why should Thomas Partey go out? He's one of the most,
Hey,
he's the
listen, if
best
you don't
CDM."
sell
Where
him,
you,
if you don't sell him, bring
Ar-
somebody in that would
Arsenal
take a
fans are
load of
part of the
off that
problem.
time that is having off.
Arsenal fans are part of the problem. We are part of the problem. And until we start demanding that the standards change of this football club change, or we're going to be in soup. Because, man, the type of backing this man, see, and the backing Mikel Arteta has, yeah, it's a dangerous one. Very dangerous one, yeah. See, A- Arsenal fans are ready to fight for this guy. Yeah, they're ready to fight, ready to see, they're ready for their own blood to spill than to see this manager leave this football club. So it's what I've seen. So, Arsenal fans, if you're not ready for change, well, that's your own business.
I
But you know
mean,
what?
look,
Be-
yeah, like
Before before we can move out of this situation, this manager needs to go. I'm sorry, man. Ola, you want to say something, brother?
yeah, people wanted to squabble ain't never been a thing for me, man. Like, bro, if you want to squabble, then let's get to it. You know what I mean? I will engage and I will defend myself. And I promise you, I probably know how to defend myself more than you. Trust me. I know a lot of people that teach me stuff. Um,
Shakedown, man.
I'm
This would
I'm
be a
I'm the
shakedown,
same.
man.
But the case is this. Yeah, the case
Mm,
is this.
mm.
We
Big up
have
to Joanne Smith. Joanne Smith.
Salute
She's
to
a new
Joanne. Say big
subscriber.
up yourself.
Yeah, she's a new subscriber to my channel. Joanne
Here,
Smith, big ups to you. Thank you so much. Big ups to you, Johan. It's nice to
yeah,
have you down here, and thank you for showing this channel, some love. Big ups to you, Johan. Highly respected down here. Yeah. Ola, you were saying something.
yeah. For me, the job at hand right now is the next thing that we need to be doing is getting over that line. We were so close last season,
Yeah.
but not close enough neither. You know when you're close to something yet so far away. That's one of those where we are. That's why I said we're going to be stuck between the rock and the hard place if we carry on with this guy.
Yeah.
I would give if it was up to me, I wouldn't give him another dime. I haven't seen return on what he spent on so far because the trophy that he won wasn't even with the squad that wasn't his squad.
Okay, but wait, Ola, because I've heard many Arsenal fans say, "Don't give this manager any more dime." Southern Gunner has come out to say, "Don't give this manager any more
I'm
dime."
of that
You
train
have
of
come
thought.
out and said, "Don't give this manager any more dime."
Yeah,
Ola, we still have the Champions League, we still have the Premiership. So should we just let these competitions go?
this season is to me. I'm looking at this season is looking like a write off to me, bro. And I say that because of what I said at the top of the show. Coming out of those two competitions is caught our momentum at the knees, where we're not going to be able to make much stride when all the other teams that are still left in the situation are still there,
Mm,
right? Arteta
mm.
has caught us at the third round, like at the very first asking, and we're out. I don't care that we play Liverpool. That wasn't even a strong Liverpool. They
Oh
were
my
chucking
God!
in fucking youth
Without
from
Salah,
like
without Salah,
it's
not good
crazy.
enough.
It's crazy
It's crazy, man.
to you know what I mean to lose to that Liverpool in that way. It's wild to
Humi-
me, bro.
Humiliating. It's a
At
bitter, a
home,
bitter pill to swallow, man. Bitter pill to swallow.
like and on top of that, people are looking at the two competitions as it's just the FA Cup, it's just the Carling Cup. No, no, no. That's not how. That's like we've seen what this competition does for like the top teams that regularly win it. Look at when Chelsea they're always bagging it, the League Cup, the FA Cup, and then they go on and win the league. Or the Man City, as they've done
Yeah.
now, as they've done a few seasons over. We've seen Liverpool. They've gone on and won the Champions League. They've gone on and won the FA Cup. They've got Klopp's won everything, right?
Yeah.
but it's the momentum of
The
how long they stay
momentum.
in these cup competitions that helps them to further winning the big stuff.
Yeah.
But we left in the big stuff now, but we ain't got the carriers, the other cup competitions to help us carry the momentum, the confidence, like you said earlier on. And that's what's going to hurt us, which is why I said, do you have any confidence in us going to win the league or us going to win the Champions League? I don't see it. I don't see it.
Okay, Ola,
It's going to take a miracle. It's going to
Ola,
take a miracle.
what must we do to salvage this season? We're out of two cup games. Yeah, there's two more games, and definitely we should be fighting for these two cup competition. Of course, the league, yeah, and the Champions League. Ola, what should we do right now? If you were in that board right now, and you're thinking like the Arsenal board, yeah, and you want to turn things around, what would you do right now and as we speak? You want to salvage the season. What are you going to do right now?
Fight and win. That's because, look, I won't be giving no more investment. You'll have to make up the investment yourself. That's number one. That's for the manager. You'll have to make up the investment yourself. Sell players in the team that haven't been doing nothing. Because every time I watch Arsenal play, you're only bringing up 2 subs from 5 available subs. So why is 3 man earning
The subs is bare bones. I've been
like,
telling these
it's
guys,
not
they've been
bare
laughing at
bones, bro. This is what I keep saying. I don't want nobody telling me this sub is bare bones. This sub is full of players with brand new fucking contracts.
Then,
Brand
then,
new
then what?
contracts. That's what that
Then,
bench is full
then
of.
why wasn't there any change for Bukayo Saka?
That's because the
Why?
manager doesn't trust the people he gave contracts to. That's on the manager. Why should I give him more money? Go and sell them motherfuckers on the fucking bench that you don't
Cedric the
trust.
Entertainer is still
Go
in
and
this
sell
football
those
club.
people you don't trust
Fabio
and bring in
Vieira,
people you trust.
bare bones.
Nah, man, there's a lot of meat on that bone. I told you the last time.
A lot of meat in that bone, yeah.
Yeah, this man's got brand new contracts. All these mans have got brand new contracts. All them man they're on the bench. Nketiah, Smith Rowe, fucking what's his name? Reese
But they're
Nelson.
but
Reese
they're not good
Nelson.
enough though. They're
You
not
know,
good enough though.
whoa, he gave them the contracts. I didn't give them the contracts. We all knew they weren't good enough. We've been asking for these guys to leave. You give them contracts. And now you're fighting for Cedric to stay at the club. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Oh my god,
Go
man.
sell those guys, make
That
up the
one
money, and bring the
annoys
guys
me.
you trust.
It annoys me. He wants Cedric to stay in this football.
Nah,
Arsenal
man,
fan
fuck that. I'm not having none of that.
doesn't this boil your blood when you hear that Mikel Arteta wants Cedric the Entertainer to stay at your football club? Are, are are you not angry? Are you not vexed? Doesn't
Bro,
your blood boil when you hear that Mikel Arteta
I'm
wants
beyond
Cedric
that
to stay
now.
at his football club?
On his head it is. On his head it is. On his head it is.
Um, Ola,
Heavy is the head that wears the crown, bro.
heavy is the head that bears the crown. Ola, do you have any Julian Timber traveled with the squad down to Dubai for this bonding exercise? Ola, I want you to tell me what you think about this bonding exercise in Dubai. It, is it by far something because we joked about it in the starting moments of the show, but do you think this Dubai Pali, this Dubai rally, is something that will bring the team together? Because clearly we have to start playing together. Do you think it's something that will bring this team together? Do you think it will have any effect on these players and their psyche? Because clearly they are not playing together. We need the bonding. And Mikel Arteta says this is a bonding exercise. So do you think it's something that can
Yeah, I
create any
mean,
bonds within
doing
these
bonding
players?
exercises in Dubai and that don't really cut it for me, man. Like, if you really wanted to do some bonding shit, like I said, get yourself to a barracks, get some fucking soldiers and some sergeants, some lieutenants. Let them do some fucking real bonding work for them, man. So them man
Mm,
they can understand and get their focus reset. Get the focus
reset.
reset. Um,
Mm,
but going to Dubai and drink, eating
Shout out
lobsters
Arsenal Manic.
and eating caviars and whatever it is that they enjoying,
They're
bringing side
enjoying
chicks
them, man.
to the fucking
Mm,
hotels over there. Them man, they're
doesn't
gonna be
make sense.
ordering them like fucking Uber Eats, man. You know what I mean? Them man, they, bro. Yo, I don't even want to fucking say some of the things that I want to fucking come out of my mouth right now, man. Like I was about to get there, but I'll leave that for another day, man. I'll leave that for another day. You know what I mean? The only kind of
Exactly.
bonding exercises them motherfuckers gonna be doing. Oh Lord, especially the party go with them. Jesus,
Oh,
Lord have mercy. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Hey, the party go with them. Jesus Christ. Lord have mercy, you know what I mean?
Lord have
Don't just come
mercy.
back with court cases, but that's all I'm saying, man. You know what I mean? Jesus.
Thomas Partey, don't come back with court cases. You hear Ola speak, man. See, Ola will face Crystal Palace, yeah, in the next 2 weeks. What are your thoughts on on that game? Do you think Arsenal can be able to weather the storm? They are coming to the Emirates, yeah. Do you think Arsenal have what it takes to weather the storm against Crystal Palace, or do you think this losses, yeah? Because come, we've lost against West Ham, yeah. Fulham, the scrubs, yeah, the scrubs and the bombs of this league, yeah. We've lost against and struggled against the bombs too. We struggled against Burnley. We struggled to beat Luton. The bombs of this league have actually had a good shift against us. But what do you think? Do you think Crystal Palace is a game that Arsenal can, weather the storm? Shout out to Arsenal Manic. Big ups to you, man. Real one, yeah. Arsenal Manic. Because he says, Tony, did you expect more after 26 signings? No, he's shit. He's shit. It's time to go as an Manic. And as an Manic was always telling me the first time, I used to come to Northside show. You always told me he needs to go. I was arguing with you. I'm sorry about that, man. You win. You're winning this one, man. Big ups to you. Oregon Gunner, po. That's our brother. Ola. So, what do you think? Crystal Palace, Arsenal in the
Yeah,
next 2 weeks?
bro. Crystal Palace it's always been a tough game for us, anyways. Let alone the problems that we now find ourselves in. I feel like Crystal Palace they're gonna try and kick us while we're down, bro. That's how I feel. I feel like they're gonna try and kick us while we're down.
Mm,
Um, it's on to this manager to figure out what's going on, because we we're in the state that we're in right now because of some of his decisions. Some of the decisions that he's made has led us to where we are now. Some of them good, some of them shambles. The good ones I've given him praise for, and the ones that's been bad, I've criticized it. But now it's gotten to a point where the ratio of the good and bad that he's doing right now, the bad is outweighing the good, because we're trying for the job again. I reiterate, for the job at hand, which is getting over the line. We've gone through all other phases, but we didn't go through all those phases to get to the final bit, to the final hurdle, and start falling on our faces, which is what we're doing now. So people need to understand change is not a bad thing. Start looking at what is and what could be, rather than looking at what was. That's how I'm going to leave it. And Crystal Palace, I feel like they're going to come and they're going to try and get 3 points off of us, man. It's going to be a really tough game. If I'm going to
good.
predict it, I'll probably go draw. I'll probably go draw.
Go draw, right?
Yeah, I'll go draw. I'll go maybe 1-1 or something like that.
This man better win. He better win that game, man.
Give
Because
me 3 points, but I can't. I don't see it. I don't see it. No way, Eze and Olise back and the way they playing right now, they will dog walk us, man. They will dog. Have you ever
oh
have you ever
my,
been dog? Have you ever yeah? They will dog walk us. If the way we've been playing, bro, we're gonna get dog walk with these brothers, man. You know what I mean?
oh my God,
Yeah,
man.
man, I'm
Oh
gonna
my
get.
God. This
I'm looking at a
Mikel
draw.
Arteta has removed every ounce of spirit. Yeah, within the Arsenal fan base. I'm sorry, we can't even be confident to go in, even in our own home, to beat these teams. It's shocking. Ola, we've come to the end of the show. Everyone, we've come to the end of the show. Ola, please talk to these people about Dust Up, Shakedown. That's one of my best fight shows
I'm
in the
before
YouTube space, man.
Thank you very much for that segue there. And before I jump on that segue, I just want to leave one thing with people. Yeah, just before I leave, about Arteta sticking it on the fans, not to boo the players and stick by them. It's a shame that he doesn't follow what he preaches. Why didn't he stick with Ramsdale? Yeah, he didn't stick by
Why
Ramsdale.
he didn't
You
stick by
wanted to
that?
stick by the players. You don't even stick by the players you signed. You bring in Raya. You didn't even phase out Ramsdale. You just dumped him in. You didn't stick.
Yeah,
So you can't stick on. You can't stick it on the fans. This is your job. This is your. The fans ain't happy. Is why they booing. Yeah, you do something to fucking change that. It's on you. It's on your head. And on your head it be. Now, uh, big up everybody. 9 o'clock tonight. We got Dust Up Shakedown coming up. It's a fight show on the Fight Week show. We come on there this year. We're bringing in guests from all over. We got a fighter, professional fighter coming on with us tonight. Adrian Sanchez is a lightweight in the EFC in the EFC promotion, and we also got Head Kick Podcast. Yao Yaboa is also going to be on the show tonight with us. 9 p.m. UK time. Come and show some love, people. And all through the year, we're going to be doing it 9 p.m. UK time. Well, unless we got confliction with some programs or whatever. But that's going to be one of our flagship segment there. We start tonight this year. Dust Up Shakedown 9 p.m. Come and join us on there. Yeah, we're going to show you a lot of what's going on this year. Like AJ fighting Francis Ngannou, we're going to get the takes of all these guys that we're going to be bringing on the show, and some of the other current event news that's in the world of combat sport. So yeah, come and show some love on the Fight Week show, people.
guys, 9 o'clock. Dust Up Shakedown. Okay, guys, be there. I will be there. Yeah, guys, I'll be in the charts. Yeah, I'll try and make it rain down there. You two guys, yeah, try and get down there. Try
Let's
and make
drive
it
that
rain
thing,
down
man.
there in the charts. Yeah, exactly, man. They have to test drive that stuff. Yeah, big ups to everyone. Go down there, yeah, to our last Fight Week show,
The
and
show's
go
already
show
been scheduled. Go there and wait for us, man. We're gonna be there shortly.
go down there, guys, and wait for Ola. Yeah, big ups to you, Ola. Thanks for showing up today, and hopefully this would continue. Mostly with the timing of the show, I really like it. See it, guys, from me and Ola.
Yes, Maya. Yes, Maya. It's on my channel, the Fight Week show. The Fight
It's
Week
on his
show.
channel. It's on his
Yeah, man.
channel. It's on his channel. From me and Ola, we are out. Big ups.
Big up yourself.
Big ups.